Hello everyone. Hi, are you there? I always get a bit stressed, at the beginning because I'm always worried that something's gonna go wrong and I'm not gonna get connected or something like this. Right, I'm just looking at the comments. Okay, yes, I can see Mel and I can see Lenny. I can see Karen. No. Hello everyone. Aneta, Daria, AS, Iwona. Cześć, witam was bardzo serdecznie. Słuchajcie, piszcie do mnie, dajcie mi znać, czy mnie widać, czy mnie słychać, ok? Tak jak zwykle, tak jak zawsze. Witam was bardzo serdecznie. Hello and welcome. I'm really happy you're here with me today. Bardzo się cieszę, że dzisiaj dołączacie. Widzę, że jest Ewuchna, Patrycja, English to go, Milena, Kasia. Bardzo się cieszę. Anna, widzę, że piszecie w komentarzach. Bardzo się cieszę, że tu jesteście. Słuchajcie, w ogóle to ja przez pewien czas myślałam, jakby to ugryźć, bo po prostu na Instagramie nie ma dość miejsca na to, żeby się dzielić rzeczami trochę takimi szerszymi, żeby trochę więcej informacji przekazać na jakiś konkretny temat, bo wiadomo, że rolki to są takie dość fragmentaryczne, prawda? Pokazuje się coś tam, jakieś jedną rzecz, no i też wiadomo, że trafia to do różnych ludzi, a niekoniecznie do tych, którzy konkretnie chcą czegoś się uczyć w danym temacie. Więc stwierdziłam, że będziemy właśnie robić sobie takie wydarzenia. I takie wydarzenia będą się odbywać 2 razy w miesiącu, co drugą środę. Dzisiaj jest środa, prawda? Nie pomyliłam się, bo z tymi datami to ja też mam zawsze taki trochę problem. Słuchajcie, ja mówię teraz tylko po polsku przez chwilę po to, żeby ustalić takie podstawowe zasady i powiedzieć wam, czego się możecie spodziewać, a potem przyłączamy się na angielski i będziemy oczywiście tłumaczyć sobie wszystko in English. Więc tak, będziemy się spotykać co 2 tygodnie na tego typu właśnie treningach, webinarach, ok? I będziemy robić sobie różne tematy w zależności od tego, co w danej chwili będzie ciekawe i co wy będziecie chcieli oglądać, co ja będę chciała robić, bo ja chcę przekazywać konkretne rzeczy, które mnie osobiście interesują i jak wiecie, ja się specjalizuję w uczeniu wymowy przede wszystkim, wymowy brytyjskiej, ale również bardzo chciałabym rozwinąć trochę to, co robię i właśnie uczyć trochę więcej takiego nieformalnego języka, trochę business English, tego typu rzeczy, ok? I oczywiście będą za tym szły tematy pogłębione, dlatego że ja będę wam oczywiście oferować moje kursy, które organizuję, które nagrywam i które tworzę, ok? I po prostu te kursy, jeżeli ktoś będzie chciał pogłębić swoją wiedzę, ktoś będzie chciał się bardziej zagłębić, tak jak na przykład dzisiaj, słuchajcie, gdy ogłosiłam to spotkanie Power Hour, nagle dostałam mnóstwo wiadomości od ludzi, że tak, chcemy się uczyć nieformalnego języka, chcemy się uczyć właśnie rzeczy takich, których nie uczą w książkach, chcemy się uczyć rzeczy takich codziennych, żeby się dogadać, żeby pogadać, żeby używać tego języka z taką biegłością. Ja nie lubię mówić jak native, bo to nie o to chodzi. Chodzi o to, żeby być elokwentnym i swobodnym w języku angielskim. I właśnie o to chodzi. I słuchajcie, ja zaplanowałam sobie już wcześniej premierę pewnego kursu na trochę później, ale ze względu na to, że tyle osób do mnie napisało, stwierdziłam, że ta premiera będzie dzisiaj i za chwilę wam o niej opowiem, ale najpierw zrobimy sobie bardzo fajny trening, bardzo fajne szkolenie. I bardzo się cieszę, widzę tutaj Agę, widzę Annę, Kasię, Ania też jest, Agnieszka, super. Hello everyone and thank you for being here with me today. Słuchajcie, nasze spotkanie będzie trwało około 60 minut. Ok, nie będziemy tego przedłużać, to nie będzie bardzo długi trening, ok? Będzie to trwało około godziny i będziemy się skupiać na bardzo praktycznym języku, bardzo praktycznych wyrażeniach, ok? I chciałabym wam też powiedzieć, że jedną z takich zasad, które chciałabym wprowadzić tutaj jest to, że jesteśmy dla siebie mili w komentarzach, ok? Po prostu chodzi o to, żeby atmosfera była fajna, ok? Jeżeli ktoś zadaje jakieś pytanie w komentarzu, oczywiście jeśli ktoś z was zna odpowiedź, piszcie tę odpowiedź w komentarzu, bo ja tutaj jestem sama, więc nie jestem w stanie odpowiadać na wszystkie komentarze, ale oczywiście jeśli jakiś komentarz się pojawi i będzie bardzo ciekawy i będę chciała na niego odpowiedzieć, to mam taką możliwość, że ten komentarz może się pojawić na ekranie i też będę coś takiego robić, ok? Nagranie tego spotkania, tego treningu, tego webinaru również będzie dostępne pod tym samym linkiem, więc nie musicie mieć żadnych dodatkowych linków, wszystko będzie pod tym samym linkiem. I witam serdecznie Izabelę, Małgorzatę, Basię i Urszulę. Słuchajcie, polecam Wam zrobić sobie coś do picia, ok? Ja tutaj mam, nie wiem, czy to widać w kamerze, nie chcę przekręcać za bardzo, żeby nie wylać, ale to jest it's black tea with a splash of milk. This is how I drink my tea. I love tea with milk, okay? So this is how I drink it because this is how I learned to drink it when I was living in London, and I absolutely love it. And obviously I've got some water as well. So this is not really in keeping with the topic of today's training, because today we're going to talk about pubs and going to the pub and ordering a drink and having a little get together and a little party perhaps. But I rarely drink alcohol, so I'm not really gonna, have a glass of wine or anything, but you feel free to do whatever you want to do, right? So, okay, once again, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for being here with me today. And today we are talking about pubs in the UK, because pubs in the UK, they're an institution, yeah? They're an institution. They're really important in the British culture because loads of things happen in pubs, right? So obviously people socialize, people go out and they go drinking, right? In pubs. People, after work, for example, they go to the pub and they get, a couple of pints or they get something to eat. Pubs are really, really important. We've got pub quizzes as well, right? So if you go to a pub on a specific night, for example, on a Tuesday night, you might actually, enter a pub quiz, yeah, if you wish to do so. And also, there are some sort of a bit more posh pubs as well that serve food, yeah, pub food. We have very specific food that is served in pubs. And also, obviously you get drinks there. And if you've ever been to London or if you've ever been to any, just to the UK, you must have noticed that pubs are everywhere, right? So every sort of neighborhood, right? Every borough, every area has at least a few pubs, yeah? And usually you have your favorite one, your local one, yeah? We call it a local. My local pub is my local, yes? Yes, and this live is going to be it is being recorded. Anna pyta, czy live będzie zapisany. Słuchajcie, tak, live będzie zapisany i będzie pod tym samym linkiem, gdzie jesteście teraz. Tutaj te maile, które dostaliście wcześniej, to właśnie tam będzie zapisany live. I Alex asked the question, where are the biscuits? Where are the biscuits, right? So I'm not a fan of biscuits, to be honest. I don't have a sweet tooth, yeah? To have a sweet tooth, it means to like sweets, to like sweet stuff. I don't have a sweet tooth, so I don't really eat a lot of biscuits, but I do drink my tea, yeah, the British way. So I absolutely love it. Yes, and Jarosława says, even in the middle of nowhere, yeah? So pubs, you can find pubs even in the middle of nowhere, yeah? That's absolutely true. So pubs are absolutely everywhere, right? So Aneta asks, are we in Wetherspoons now? So Wetherspoons is actually a very popular chain of pubs, yeah, fairly cheap pubs, and I absolutely love them because they have a very good vibe, very good atmosphere as well. Yes, so we can say we are in Wetherspoons now because I absolutely love them. And now, when I worked, because obviously I lived in, if you don't know me, I hope you all know me because you actually came from my Instagram, so you've seen me before. My name is Lucy Tomaka. I should have started with that, right? My name's Lucy, yes, and I teach English, obviously. I'm a trainer, I teach English, and I focus on English pronunciation. And also, I lived in London for over 11 years. I'm also British. I've got British citizenship as well, because obviously I lived there for such a long time, so I got a British passport as well. And I like teaching stuff like that. And obviously, I used to go to pubs in London quite a lot when I lived there. So especially after work on a Friday evening, on a Friday, Friday 5 p.m., we finished work and we would go to a pub, to a local pub in the area. I worked in Angel. That's an area in London. Angel. It's quite central because I worked for City University, and that was basically an Angel. So, without further ado, okay, let's just take a look at this. Okay, so imagine it's Friday. You've had a long day. You want to let your hair down a bit. What do you say to a colleague? So you're leaving your office, you're leaving work, yes? You want to let your hair down a bit, It means relax. To let your hair down, it means to undo this, your little bun, and you let your hair down and you just go, I relax, I want to relax a bit. So how would you say you want to go to a pub? What would you say to a colleague, right? So obviously assuming you want to go to a pub, because there are many ways, you could spend your Friday afternoon. Obviously, going to a pub isn't the only option. But let's say you want to go to a pub and you want to ask your colleagues, your friends, if they want to go with you. What do you say? Okay. Care for a drink. Oh, I love this one. Care for a drink. That's a very natural way. Care for a drink. So it means, do you want to get a drink? Care for a drink. Let's go for a pint. Hang on. Do you fancy a pint? Do you fancy a pint? That's a really good one. Fancy, this word fancy. I'm just going to type it here. Hang on. I'm just using a new board as well. Fancy, yes. Fancy is a very good word. It's a very good expression to say, do you want something? Fancy a drink. Fancy a cuppa. Do you want a cup of tea? Fancy a cuppa. Fancy a drink. Fancy a pint. A pint is a very good word as well. Fancy a pint. Fancy a pint. That's a really good expression. It basically means, do you want to get a pint? A pint is basically, a glass, like, just over a liter, just a little bit over a liter, and it's basically, a glass full of whatever alcohol. It's a basically, pint means a beer, Fancy a pint, fancy a beer. Do you fancy a drink? This is a good one as well. Do you fancy a drink? Because it doesn't have to be beer. It could be something else. Fancy a drink. Let's grab a drink. So this one is going to be without for. Let's grab a drink. Let's grab a drink. Let's grab. It means let's go and have a drink. This one is good. Off to a pub then. Because it just assumes that we're going to a pub. Off to a pub. Off to the pub then, Off to the pub then, So it's just a way of asking, I know you want to go to the pub, so let's just go. Off to the pub then, Very good way. This one is really nice. Let's go for a pint. I need to unwind. And it rhymes a little bit as well, Let's go for a pint. Let's go for a pint, So it's not an offer as such, It's more like a kind of a decision. Let's go for a pint. I need to unwind. Unwind means to relax once again. This one, really nice one. Are you up for a beer? Are you up for a beer? And we could skip the are bit. If we can say it like this. Are you up? Are you up for a beer? To be up for something, it means to want something as well, So it's kind of like fancy a pint. Are you up for a beer? We can skip this one as well. You're up for a beer, You're up for a beer. So in English, we shorten everything, So we could skip the word are, because if we've got these, these auxiliary verbs, we can skip them very often, not always. This one. Up for a pint, mate. That's a really good one. Very British. Up for a pint, mate. So we've got this word mate here as well. Yeah, mate, which means a friend, but not always a friend, because people call you mate in the UK, even if they don't know you. So it's just a friendly way to address someone. Yeah. So, you know, you can go to a shop and someone might say, oh, you're right, mate. Yeah. What can I get you, mate? Yeah. They can call you mate. So that's a nice one. This one, Sylvia, fancy joining us for a drink. This is a good one as well. Fancy joining us for a drink. So once again, we've got the word fancy. Yeah, fancy is a really good word. Let's hit the pub. Let's hit the pub. Yeah, that's a really good one as well. Let's hit the pub. Let's go to the pub. Yes. So we could also say, I've got this one, for example. Yeah. This one, let's go down the pub. Let's go down the pub. It's just an expression. Yeah. Let's go to the pub. Let's go down the pub. Or we could say, yes, this is a good one as well. Let's pop down the pub as well. Very British. Pop, the word pop is absolutely brilliant. We use this all the time in the UK. You can pop in, pop out, pop round. So many different ways to use the word pop. And this one, I love this one, this expression. Let's get a cheeky pint, shall we? Cheeky pint, yeah? That's a really good one as well. Cheeky pint, let's get a cheeky pint. The word cheeky is very funny. I love it. I absolutely love it. If you check the dictionary, it's going to tell you that it means, you know, like a bit naughty child, for example. Yeah, we sometimes in the UK we call children cheeky monkeys. Yeah, so cheeky. But if you suggest that we should take a cheeky pint or a cheeky, I don't know, cheeky Nando's as well. That's a very common thing to say in the UK, because Nando's is a sort of a chicken place, yeah, where you go to eat some sort of roasted chicken. But if you say, let's get a cheeky pint, yeah, cheeky pint, cheeky means something that perhaps we shouldn't do it, yeah, perhaps it's unplanned, perhaps it's a bit, you know, slightly naughty maybe, yeah, so something that maybe we shouldn't do. So if you suggest to your mate, you say, let's get a cheeky pint, yeah, they're probably going to say, oh, I shouldn't really, yeah, but then they're going to say, oh, go on then, yeah, because they want to get the pint, they just want to feel better about it, so they say no at first, but then they do it, yeah, they go and get a cheeky pint with you. Yes, so let's go down the pub is a very British, very casual, fancy a pint as well, fancy. So fancy, let's just go back to this one for a second. We can say, do you, yeah? Do you fancy a pint? Do you fancy a pint? Yeah. So basically we're skipping the do you bit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Very, very good expressions. So let's move on. Let's go to this bit. Okay. So take a look at this photo. What are these people doing here? Yeah. We're going to talk about British pub unspoken rules. So rules that aren't really, you know, set in stone. These aren't proper rules, yeah? Nobody's telling you that there are no rules on the wall, right? But these are the rules that British people follow. So take a look at this picture. And obviously we are inside a pub, yeah? So what are these people doing here? What are they doing? Let me know in the comments. So obviously this pub is very busy, yeah, there are loads of people, although we've got some empty tables here, so that's all right, yeah, it's not too busy. So we've got the bar here, right? So the bar is the counter, yeah. So what are these people doing here? They're standing there, right? Doing what? Doing what British people do best. What is it? Yes. Yes, exactly. Yes. Queuing. Yes, they're queuing. Waiting for a bartender. Yes, queuing. Obviously, they're queuing, waiting to be served. So what's the issue here? The slight issue that British people don't usually do is that most of the time when people in the UK are queuing somewhere, right, to get, I don't know, that they're on a bus stop or they're queuing in a shop, right? Usually they're standing in a line, yeah? So they're not really along the place where they want to get. They're usually standing in a line, yeah? So they know who's first, who's next, you know, who was here before you. It's very, very neat and organized, yeah? But in here, we actually have a different situation because actually we have, we have people standing this way, right? So perhaps this person was first, is going to be first. Perhaps this person is second, yeah? Maybe this person's third. This one might be fourth, yeah? It's not very clear who's next. So it is, it is very, very, very British to know who's before you, okay? So you don't jump a queue, yeah? Jump a queue, yeah? Jak po polsku powiedzieć, że wbić się komuś w kolejkę, prawda? Don't jump the queue. So we're being very careful. And usually the bartender knows who's next, yeah? So yeah, there's no problem with that. The queue is basically invisible and it's horizontal, yeah? And if you go to a pub, you don't usually get table service as well, yeah? So you order at the bar, at the counter, you don't get the bar service. Yeah. So, some unspoken rules, hang on. I'm just trying to get this. Yeah, so you usually order at the bar, yeah, not at the table. That's one of the rules, yeah? So we order, there's no table service. Yeah, there's no table service. Another rule is that the bartender remembers who is next, yeah? And also, what happens if someone drops a glass? So someone drops the glass and it smashes everywhere. What happens? What do people do? Or, someone, it could be a customer, it could be someone working at the bar, at the pub. What do they do? What people do? Well, everybody does it. Yes. They cheer. So they go, way, yeah. They start clapping. It's quite interesting that it happens. And yes, everyone shouts, yay. Everyone shouts, yay or way. Yes. It's a very, very British. Yes, absolutely. Or shouting cheers as well. Yeah. So we go cheers, and clapping. Yeah, it's all fun. Very, very fun. Yes. Now, okay, let's talk about some pub vocabulary, okay? So what I'd like to do, I'd like to get you to know some pub-related vocabulary as well, okay? So let's talk about a place. I've already mentioned that, okay? Oh, yes. So this question is very interesting. So when we when we enter the pub and there's a line, should we ask who is the last one? So you could, but usually the bartender is going to know who was last, yeah. So they're going to know when to serve you. You're just standing there, you're just waiting your turn, and they're going to serve you when they serve you. That's it, yeah. So that's going to be absolutely fine. But you could ask as well, yeah, absolutely. You could ask, but most of the time it's quite obvious, and then the person working there is going to know and is going to serve you when it's due. Okay, good. So I've already mentioned that, but what is the word we use for a for a place that you go to regularly. Yeah, so you've got a pub that is in your area or where you work, and there's a name for it. I've already mentioned that before. What do we call it? If we want to say, I'm going to there's a word which is an adjective, but also it functions as a noun. Yeah. What's the word? Yes, very good. Local. Yeah, this place is my local. Yeah, so it basically means this place is my local pub. Oh, I can't type here, apparently. This place, yeah, this place is my local. Yeah, this place is my local pub, but we don't say the word pub, we just say this place is my local. And yes, very good. And if this place is my local, I'm a regular. I'm a regular there, yes? So notice how these words are really adjectives, but they function as nouns as well in these contexts here, right? Now, if you want to say that a place is extremely busy, yeah, on a Friday night, it gets extremely busy. What word could we use? It's a very interesting word, very British word. This place is today, mate. Yeah, this place gets absolutely on Friday nights. Stuffed. Stuffed is a nice one, yes. I'm looking for a different one, but this is a good one. Overpacked or packed. I'd say packed. Yes, packed. There's another one. Rammed. This place is absolutely rammed. Yeah, this place is rammed. Crowded. I love this one. Mental. Mental implies that there's a lot going on as well. Yes, there's a lot going on, and people are walking around. Loads of people all talking very loud and music blaring, and yes. So it's mental. It's absolutely mental. Yes, it's jammed. It's jammed. It's hiving. So once again, it's hiving means very, very busy and noisy, and there's just a lot going on. Yeah, good. Okay, now someone's mentioned that in the comments. Okay, so I didn't share it on purpose, but if someone's buying a drink, yeah, so if someone's buying a drink for everyone, what is it called? Because that's very, very British. So someone buying a drink, someone is buying a drink for everyone. Obviously, his or her friends. Yeah. So we're not talking everyone at the pub. We're just talking about everyone at the table. Yeah. So okay. So we're going. There are 6 people here, and I'm buying 6 drinks. Yes. So what do we call it? Yes, buying around. Yes, buying around. This is a very yes, this is a very, very British thing as well. So we don't usually get drinks just for ourselves, yeah? We're actually getting around for everyone at the table, and then everyone gets a drink for the rest of the group. So if you're there with 6 people, you're going to get 6 drinks, yeah? So it's a bit tricky sometimes, because what if you don't want 6 drinks, yeah? There's this expectation that you're gonna have these drinks, and people are gonna buy you these drinks, right? Now, yes, it's my round. It's my round. Yes, next round is on me. Yes, is on me. Next round on me. Yeah, it is on me. This is a good one as well. This is on me. Yes, but the expectation is that if someone buys you a drink, yeah, you buy them a drink as well. So it's not like someone buys you a drink and off you go, yeah, and you leave before getting a drink getting a drink back. Yeah, so that's a really good one. Now, what's the next one I wanted to? Oh yeah, so we already talked about a pint. Yeah. So when we want to order, you know, a big glass of beer or cider, yeah, we say a pint of something, a pint of name of the beer, yeah, whatever brand you're buying, or you know, some cider or just anything, a pint, yeah. Next we've got if you want to get a glass of Prosecco, let's say, yeah, Prosecco. You want something with bubbles, yeah? What are you going to call it? What do we call it? A glass of... A glass. There's a nice pronunciation point here, yeah? The word glass. In standard Southern British English, we're going to pronounce it with a long R sound, glass, yeah? If you go up north, in the UK, they might actually say glass in there, glass, yeah? But in the South, we're going to say glass, 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 glass. And in the US, they're going to say glass as well with the A, trap vowel, glass. But I say glass, glass. That's my kind of, that's my accent. That's the way I say it. Yes, very nice. So, Aneta, bubbly, yeah, a glass of bubbly, yeah? Glass of bubbly. That's what we say when we want something like, you know, usually it's Prosecco, right? Usually it's Prosecco, yes. Now, what do we call a you know, drink without alcohol, yeah? So I'm not looking for alcohol-free something. I'm just looking for, you know, the opposite of alcohol, so like a can of something, for example, or you know, things like lemonade or Sprite or Coke, things like that. What do we say? What do we call it? Yeah, we can say non-alcoholic. Yes, absolutely, non-alcoholic. Yes, but yeah, that's what I was looking for. Yes, a soft drink. Yes, a soft drink. Yeah, a soft drink. Yes. We can say we've got mocktails as well. Yeah, mocktails. So it's mock, which means fake. Yeah, fake. And tails, obviously, is the end of the word cocktails. Cocktails, mocktails. Mocktails are without alcohol. So cocktails with no alcohol. Yes. Now, there's also an interesting concept where you mix white wine with sparkling water. What do we call this? Do you know it? Because I used to drink it. Yeah, it used to be my sort of drink of choice. So I thought it's just an interesting word, you know. Yes. Yes, it's a spritzer, yeah, spritzer. And now there's an interesting pronunciation point once again. Okay, a spritzer, yeah. In English, we don't have a t sound, yeah, like in the word cytryna, yeah. There's no such sound in English. So in order to pronounce the word spritzer, we need to actually pronounce it slightly differently. So we need to do this. Okay, I'm just going to show you. This is the IPA transcription, and you're going to see what I mean. So we pronounce it with a ts sound, spritzer, spritzer, yeah? So the ts sounds, when combined, they sound a bit like the ts sound. So for example, my name, Lucyna, in Polish, Lucyna, Lucyna. But British people pronounce it as Lucyna, Lucyna. So there's a clear ts sound, Lucyna, Lucyna. So the same with spritzer, spritzer, or mozzarella, mozzarella. Okay, good. Okay, now let's move on. Okay, so just a few words about the pub. Okay, now let's talk about ordering a drink. or ordering some food, okay? So what phrases would you use? So you're at the bar, right? You're at the bar, standing in front of the, person working there, the bartender, barman, whatever you want to call them, and you want to order something. What do you say? How do you say it? Remember, you're in the UK, so you need to be polite, yeah? But you need to be quite quick as well, because there's a massive queue. It's Friday, it's rammed, yeah? So you need to be quick. Yes, very good. The simplest way would be, can I have something, please, yeah? May I order? This is a bit more fancy, yeah? A bit more polite, a bit more kind of, a bit more formal, yeah? May I order? Yeah? May I have? This is nice as well, yes? Could I have as well? Absolutely. Could I have? Remember about the word have, yeah? In British English, we're going to pronounce it with the a sound. Could I have? It's not could I have, yeah? There's no e sound. It's a, have. It's a small difference, but, if you're here, it means that you like British English, because that's what I teach, yeah? Can I get a pint? Yeah, can I get a pint? Now, some people say that if you say, can I get? Yeah, that we shouldn't say get, right? So I've read it online and I've heard it from people that we shouldn't really say, can I get? Yeah, because traditionally should be, can I have or could I have? Yes, but a lot of people say, can I get now? And it's absolutely fine. It's not an issue. People are just being picky because they just want to be, very, very careful and very correct. So if you want to say, can I get? It's absolutely fine. We can also say just the word of what we want. Yeah. A pint of ale. Pint of ale, please. Yeah. That's absolutely fine as well. This one, Aneta says, can you give me? So with this one, as Aneta said, we need to be careful, because it's going to be fine for a regular, yeah, for someone who goes there, who the bartender knows, it's absolutely fine. Can you give me? Yeah, that's fine. But remember, if we say it, if we don't know the person, if we've never been to this pub before and we don't really know anyone, don't say that. Okay, don't say that. So only say it if you know someone. Otherwise, it's going to be quite sort of impolite. Yeah, impolite. And we want to be polite in the UK. Yes, these are all really good. And here's a question about pronunciation. Jak wymówić tonik? Myślę, że chodzi o taki tonik jak w ginie z tonikiem, nie? So this is actually quite simple. Let's just do that. Okay. So we've got the word, yeah? Tonic. So in here, there's actually quite a lot going on in this word. It's quite simple, but there's a lot going on. So we've got the stress on the first syllable. To, yeah? There's aspiration as well. So there's an extra puff of air that comes out of your mouth after the word, the sound, the first sound t. Tonic. And then we've got nick. Remember, it's not neek, it's nick. Tonic. Gin and tonic, please. Yes, very good. I've got a few other expressions for you as well. So we can say, for example, I'll have a glass of white wine, please. Yeah. So we need to remember about please as well. It's quite nice to say please, and people say please a lot in the UK. Just a something for me, yeah? Just a soft drink for me, yeah? Just a can of Coke. Or just a a glass of lemonade, just a lemonade for me, please. Yeah, it's absolutely fine. And the other ones you've mentioned. Yes. If you're ordering the same thing, you can say same again, please. Yeah. So for example, you finished, I don't know, you got a shot of something, right? And you just had it very quickly. And then you say same again, please. Same again, please. We can also say, I'll go for something. Yeah. I'll go for this. I'll go for a Guinness. Yeah, I'll go for a Guinness. I'll go for a Guinness. This is a really nice one as well, because it's kind of like when you're trying to decide. So you're looking at the list of drinks, and you say, let me think. I'll go for a Guinness, please. Yeah, I'll go for a this new ale, this whatever ale. I'll go for that. Yeah. You can also say fancy once again. So remember fancy, we mentioned at the beginning. Fancy trying that IPA. You know what? I fancy trying that IPA. Yeah? I fancy trying that IPA. So this is again something that you're kind of trying to decide. Yeah? So you're thinking about it and you're trying to decide. Yeah? And also, you can also ask, what do you recommend? What do you recommend? Yeah. So in here, you can repeat it after me. What do you recommend? Yeah. So we kind of merging do and you. Yeah. We don't say, what do you recommend? Yeah. We say, what do you recommend? Yeah. We merge these two words. So there's a bit of assimilation going on. Yeah. So what do you recommend? Yeah. What do you recommend? Now, if you want to, what do you use? That's a good one. That's a really good one. What's your poison? That's a really good one. I have I have it later on, when we reorder drinks. Yeah, but what's your poison? Czyli co jest twoją trucizną, tak? This is a really nice expression in English. What's your poison? So what do you drink? Poison in this case is basically a drink. Yeah. What's your poison? Poison. Remember, it's zon. It's not zon. Poison. No. Poison. Poison. Yeah. There's a question here about pronunciation. Wymowa ginger ale. So we've got ginger ale. Yeah. Ginger ale. Yeah. Let me just put it here. Ginger ale. So usually this, the letter R is going to be silent. We're not going to say ginger in standard Southern British English. Yeah. So in standard British English, we're not going to say ginger because this is a non-rhotic accent. So we're going to say ginger, ginger, ginger. But because the next word is the word ale and it starts with a vowel sound, we're going to link these two words and we're going to say ginger ale, ginger ale. We need to link it. So it's not ginger ale, it's ginger ale, like rail. Yeah. It sounds like this. Ginger ale. Yeah. Ginger ale. Yes. Okay. So let's carry on. Okay. So okay. What do we order with your drinks? What do we usually have? What's like the most basic pub snack? Because obviously we can get food, as well. We don't just have to drink. We can get some food. But most of the time, if we get something to drink, we get what? A small, usually, thing. Of course, yes. We get crisps, right? So a packet of crisps. Yes. Do you have some crisps? Yeah. So in the UK, we say, hang on, I've lost it. Oh, there you go. Oh, there's something that wasn't supposed to be there. Look, I forgot to remove it. So we've got crisps in the UK. Okay. These are not chips. Chips are, the fatty potato hot potatoes that are fried and you get them with your fish. So you have fish and chips, but these are crisps. So remember, crisps, crisps, crisps. Short E, crisps. Yeah. It's quite tricky to say for some nationalities. We don't have a problem with yeah, Polish people, because we do and all this, so we don't have a problem. But a lot of people from other countries, they have problems with those consonant clusters, yeah? But it's crisps, crisps, yeah? The crisps are crispy. So these are some crisps that we get in the UK, yeah? They're Walkers. So do you recognize the brand? Because they're called something else in Poland, yeah? The brand is called something else. So we've got some very popular flavors here, okay? So we've got the ready salted, yeah? We've got cheese and onion, yeah? We've got salt and vinegar, remember, it's not vinegar, it's vinegar. Salt and vinegar, prawn cocktail. Oh my God, these are amazing. So they're basically prawn cocktail flavored crisps. They're amazing. Roast chicken as well, smoky bacon, sizzling smoky bacon. Yeah, these are some very popular flavors, but I'd say these three here are the most popular ones. Yeah. And Aneta says, prawns are my favorite. Yes, I can totally understand. Oh, and there's a good one. Alex actually says, there's a good word, nibbles. Nibbles, yeah? It's a very good word, very good noun to describe all the little things that we get. So things like crisps and salted peanuts and, nuts and olives and, things that you nibble on. So, little bits that you pick up and you eat them with your fingers, yeah? You usually don't eat them with, a knife and fork. You eat them with your fingers. So you nibble on them. So they're little things that you put in your mouth in between your sips of wine or beer or whatever's your poison. That's a really good one. Yes, so I've got a joke for you. Are you ready for a joke? Mam dla was żart, który strasznie mnie rozśmieszył wczoraj, niesamowicie mnie rozśmieszył i opowiedziałam ten dowcip mojemu mężowi i jego też bardzo rozśmieszył, no więc mam dla was dowcip. Are you ready? Are you ready for a joke? Okay? There you go. Do you have any helicopter flavored crisps? You go to a pub, yeah, you're ordering your drink, and then you say to the bartender, you say, do you have any helicopter flavored crisps? Any helicopter flavored crisps? And the bartender goes, no, we don't. Yeah? And then you reply, oh, well, I'll have plain then. Do you get it? Oh, well, I'll have plain then. I'll have plain then. So this is a joke. Okay, I know you shouldn't explain jokes, right? But basically, plain crisp. Oh, I'm glad I'm so happy you're laughing. Oh, thank you so much. So plain basically means plain, yeah? Plain means plain, and plain are basically salted crisps. So crisps that don't have any particular flavor, they're just salted crisps. So if you don't have any helicopter flavored crisps, I'll just have plain then. That's it. That's my big joke. Thank you honestly, people, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm really happy. You've enjoyed this. Oh, look at this one. Oh, I love it. Yes. So, okay. I am just kind of thinking about the time as well. Okay. So let's move on. Okay. And we're going to talk about, hang on. I need to move this. How do I move it now? Oh, there you go. Okay. So now let's have a bit of a, let's talk about, let's talk about a situation where, you know, we finally sat down, we got the drinks, we finally sat down. Obviously, it's been a long day, it's been a long week, yeah? So you're meeting a friend, and what do you usually say? You sit down, so ignore this for the time being, okay? Ignore the dialogue for the time being. Let's just focus on this, okay? So you sit down and you say what? How do you start the conversation? You're sitting down with a friend, with a colleague from work, yeah? So what do you usually say? What could you possibly say? What might someone say when they finally sit down? So they go like this. Oh. How was your day? How was your day? Yes, of course. How was your day? That's the best one. How, well, not the best one of the best ones. How was your day? Yes, absolutely. This one, oh gosh, I'm so tired. Yes, you can say knackered as well. Yeah, we can say tired, very tired. Knackered, yeah? I'm absolutely knackered or shattered. Shattered, yeah? I'm absolutely shattered. We can say cheers as well. I don't think Christian meant cheer up, because it actually means, you know, oh, cheer up, oh, feel better, yeah? I hope you won't be so sad anymore. So when we raise a glass, yeah, and we say, yeah, so we're going to drink now, we say cheers, yeah, cheers. And that's a very good pronunciation point as well. Cheers, yes, cheers. What's the story? Yeah, what's the story? Yeah. Oh, what's the story? Tell me all about it. Yes, so we say cheers. My boyfriend has just heard the joke and he said it was hilarious and he will be your #1 fan. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Cheers. Thank you so much. Yes, we can say what a week. What a week. Oh, what a week it's been. Yeah. Finally, we can chill. That's a really good one. Chill, relax. Yeah. Finally, we can chill. This one. Let me put my feet up. Oh, yes. Oh, let me put my feet up. Oh, honestly, to put your feet up, it means to relax, to sort of stop working. Yeah, putting your feet up, stop working, and just relax. Oh God, I'm so shattered today. How are you? Yeah, that's a good one. Very good conversation starter. What have you been up to? Just single O at the end. What have you been up to? Yeah. Yeah. What have you been up to? So just a single O. Very good. How's your week going? Yeah. How's your week going? How's your week been as well? We can say, yeah. Same again. So we finish the drink and we say same again. Yes. Any gossip? Yeah. Gossip. Mm-hmm. How have you been lately? Yes, that's a good one. How have you been lately? Yeah. It's been a long day. Yeah, it's been a long day. Yes, absolutely. There are some other things we can say as well. Yeah. So, for example, we can say simply long day. Long day, honestly. Yeah, long day, honestly. Oh, long day, honestly. Yeah. Or we can say, I really like this one. I'm gasping. I'm gasping. Yeah. So to gasp, this verb means to go gasp. Yeah. To gasp. But also in British English, it means to want something very much, especially a drink or a cigarette. Yeah. So we can say, oh, I'm gasping. I'm gasping for a pint. I'm gasping for a cigarette. I'm gasping for a ciggy. Yes. We can also say things like, oh, this is exactly what I needed. Yeah. So the ones I've put in here, these aren't really conversation starters as such, right? They're more about stating the fact that you're very tired and you really, really need it. Oh my God. Look at this. I'm here, your new #1 fan. Now we are double watching and learning. Thank you so much. This is so good. I'm sorry, I'm blushing a bit, but yeah, this is so nice. Thank you so much. And I'm happy to see you here. This one is good as well. Yeah. Some tea or any tea being gossip. Yeah. Tea to spill. Yes. Spill the tea. Yes. Spill the tea or spill the beans. Yes, absolutely. Okay. So let's take a look at this quick conversation. Okay. A short conversation here. And let's talk about, so basically, we've got a little dialogue here, right? So we've got two people. We've got this guy, right? So we've got this guy. Here's guy A. Let me just get something a bit bigger. Here's A, right? And she's going to be B. Yeah? So, so we're going to take a look at this dialogue, okay? Read the first line. So I'm going to read the first line, yeah? Or the line of person A. And then I'm going to ask you to tell me what the other person has said, okay? So what's something appropriate to say in this situation? So the first bit goes, honestly, I swear today was an absolute nightmare. What's the reaction? What could we say here? Honestly, I swear today was an absolute nightmare. What could we say? Tell me about it. Yes. Tell me about it. Or same here. Yeah. I feel you. Yes. Very good. So what would you say if you wanted, this person to, what have you been up to then? What have you been up to then? Yeah. So asking the person to say a bit more. Yeah. What's the why? Why? The simplest thing to say would be why. Honestly, I swear today was an absolute nightmare. Why? Yeah. Or what's happened? We need a D here at the end. D. What's happened? Yes. What happened or what's happened? I'm sorry to hear that. What's the matter? What's the matter? Yeah. So yes, absolutely. So we can say, oh, mate. What happened? Oh, mate. What happened? Yeah. So he replies, back-to-back meetings all morning. Back-to-back means he didn't have a break. Yeah. Back-to-back meetings all morning. And the woman says, what could she say? Stop moaning. Stop moaning. Let's have a drink. I love it. Straight to the point. Yeah. Stop moaning. Yeah. There's a moaning should be MOA, moaning. Moaning. Yes. Stop moaning. Let's have a drink. Yeah, I feel you. Back-to-back meetings all morning. We can say, oh, this one is nice. Sounds rough. Yeah. Sounds rough. Rough. Pay attention to this word, rough. Yeah, there's a F sound. Rough. That's rough. Sounds rough. Yes. I don't envy you. Yeah, we could say that as well. Oh, I don't envy you. Yeah, it's not probably not it's all right. It's all right. Oh dear, poor thing. Very, very British as well. Oh dear, poor thing. Oh, mate, I can tell. So you're looking at the man, right? And he just looks awful. And you say, oh yeah, oh mate, I can tell. Yeah, I can tell. Poor you. Very good. And then he replies, then about 100 emails to get through. Yeah, to get through something. Yeah. It means to read and reply. So you have to do something about them. Yeah. So about 100 emails to get through. Once again, we can say, poor you, that's rough. Yeah. Something like that. We can reply like this as well. That's just typical, isn't it? Yeah. Isn't it? Yeah. The last bit, the question tag, isn't it? Is very British as well. That's just typical, isn't it? Isn't it? We wouldn't pronounce the final T. Isn't it? Isn't it? Or in it. A lot of people say in it, but it's kind of, I don't like it too much. I don't say in it. I say isn't it? Isn't it? That's just typical, isn't it? And next one. And then, and just when I thought I was done, my manager dumped another project on me at 5. So dumped another project on me, yeah? So the manager came in and said, here's another project, there you go, yeah? And dumped the project on the man. Let's call him John, yeah? What do we reply? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is a good one. Yeah, we can also say, are you having a laugh? Are you having a laugh? Yeah. Are you having a laugh? Yeah. Are you having a laugh? So once again, the word laugh in the south of the UK is going to be pronounced with an R sound. Laugh. Are you having a laugh? Yeah. Are you kidding me? And he says, I didn't even have time for lunch. I was absolutely starving. Starving means very, very, very hungry. Yeah. Starving. Yeah. Another day in paradise, I see. That's a really good one. Another day in paradise, I see. This is a joke. Yeah, very good reaction. No way. That's cruel as well. That's a very good one. Yeah, we can reply, honestly, I'd be knackered after that. Yeah, I'd be knackered after that. Yeah. So we could say, obviously, there are so many different ways to reply to, to things like that. But this is a possibility. We could say, honestly, I'd be knackered after that. And then he replies, yeah, I nearly threw my laptop out the window. Threw my laptop out the window. Yeah, threw my laptop out the window. What do we reply? No wonder you're grumpy. That's a good one. No wonder you're grumpy. Yeah. No wonder you don't feel well. Yeah. No wonder you're grumpy. That's gross. That's gross without a. Yeah. That's gross. That's gross. Yes. And this is a good sort of, wrap up. Yeah. Okay. Forget about it. Let's have a drink now. Yeah. Let's have a drink now. Okay. Hang on. Let's have it. Hang on, I can't type. You deserve it. You deserve it. Yeah. So we could add a little you deserve it. Yeah. Chill out now. Let's have another drink. Yes, absolutely. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Did you want to throw your laptop out the window? Are you crazy? I'm glad you didn't. Yeah, I'm glad you didn't. Yeah, let's have a drink now. Better sell it. Better sell it. Yes. Brilliant. Okay. Do we still have time? Do you still want to carry on? Because I've got two other things I want to mention to you, 2 other things I want to tell you, okay? And then we're going to wrap it up, okay? So if you're happy to carry on, let's do just that. And let's talk about ordering another drink, okay? So yes, so we're gonna chill out and have another drink. So what do we say? We want to order. Okay, I'm glad. Yes, we've got time. Okay, brilliant. We've got time. So let's order another drink. So what do we say? How do we order another drink? well, not order at the bar, but let's talk about talking to your table. Yeah, you're talking to the people at your table about ordering another drink. So what could we say? Because let's say it's your round. Yeah, it's your round, so you're buying. So you say my round. Yeah. What are you having? Yeah. What are you having? What are you having? So we can shorten it as well. If we want to be very, very careful and very slow, we can say, what are you having? What are you having? Yeah. But then in the UK, we shorten everything. So instead of saying, what are you having? We're just going to say, what are you having? What are you having? Yeah. What are you having? My round, what are you having? Yeah. So we get rid of t and are. We forget about it. Hang on. Can I? Oh, yeah. What you having? What you having? Yeah. Let's get, another one. Let's get another round, shall we? Yeah. That's a really good one. Same again. Love this one. Same again. Yeah. So you're just asking, you're saying, I know what you've had. Yeah. I know you've had a spritzer. I know you've had, a pint of ale or whatever. Same again? Same again? Yeah. Fancy another? Yeah. And I love this one. This is what I had on my list as well. One more for the road. For the road. One for the road. That's what we say in the UK when we say rozchodniaczek. Tak? Rozchodniaczek to w angielskim powiemy one for the road. One for the road, czyli po prostu taki jeden na drogę, nie? One for the road, one for the road. A glass of Scottish vodka, please. Should we carry on? That's good. Yeah, it's a bit sort of formal, right? When we say carry on. Shall we carry on? So you would rather ask about, the drink that someone wants to have or had before. Yeah. Na drugą nóżkę. Yes, one for the road. One for the road. So I have this friend, Annie, right? And she's just so funny. And she always used to say, one for the road, one for the road. Yeah, one for the road, everyone, one for the road. I loved her. We're not in touch anymore, but yeah. There's a question from Michał. Sorry for off topic, just asking as a new person here. Which days, hours are we meeting here? It's just a cool experience. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So this is the first training that I've done, okay? But we're going to be meeting every other Wednesday at 7:30 Polish time, CET, yeah? So, yeah, I'm glad you're going to be a regular. Yes, so we can say, hang on, what is it? Yes, we can say, same again. Yeah, same again. Remember about intonation. I forgot to mention at the beginning, I should have, and I forgot. Remember to repeat out loud. Yeah, just say things out loud because it's important to practice your pronunciation as well. So, same again. Yeah. Yeah, what's your tipple of choice? Tipple of choice basically means a drink. What's your drink? Yeah, what's your tipple of choice? What are you choosing to drink? Yeah, and then if we want to accept it, if someone says it to us, someone says, same again? Yeah, we can say yes, that's absolutely fine. But we can also say, oh, go on then. Yeah, oh, go on then. Yeah, because it just isn't a straightforward yes. We're not saying, yes, I'm going to have another one and I'm going to get smashed tonight. Yeah, we're not saying that. We're just saying, oh, go on then. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't, but oh, go on then. Just a small one. Just a small one, yeah? We can also say, I don't mind if I do. I don't mind if I do. I don't mind if I do. So it's okay. I can have another one. Yeah, I don't mind if I do. Good. Okay, so we've had a few drinks, yeah? And usually, there's a fun fact for you, you know, pubs in the UK, most of the time, close about 11 p.m. So it's not like they're open until you know 4 a.m. like in Poland. You know, you go to one of the pubs and you can stay until you know early morning. But in the UK, 11 p.m. most of the time the pubs close. Okay, maybe not those very busy pubs in central London or you know just extremely busy pubs, but the local pubs usually close at 11 p.m. because it's something to do with licensing. I don't really know, but there's kind of a social agreement that pubs are not going to go are not going to be open longer than 11 p.m. 11 p.m. So you get last orders or last call at about 10:30. Yeah, it means that you can order your last drink, and then at 11 o'clock they just ask you to leave, and that's it. And that's actually brilliant because you get home and it's not too late. Yeah, I mean you can go somewhere else. You can go to a bar, like a cocktail bar, something. But yeah, what's your poison? I love it. What's your poison is a really good one. Yes, what's your poison? And this one, on which occasion can we use wasted? Wasted, it's basically drunk. Yeah. Oh, I'm so wasted. Yeah. So basically drunk. It's a very informal, a slang. It's not rude. Yeah. It's just an informal way to say I'm drunk. Yeah. That's it. Yes. And this one I remember from my last time. One more to top it off. One more to top it off. Yeah. To just add another one, another drink. Yeah. Yes. So if we want to end the night, yeah, what could we say if we want to end it? Okay. So we know we've talked about this one. One for the road. Yeah, one for the road. What else could we say? So, you know, I really want to go home now. I've had enough. What do I say? Yeah, Aneta says Sunday, Thursday, 11:30 p.m., Friday, Saturday, 12:30. Yeah, but it depends on the pub. It depends on the pub because my local pubs, for example, they closed at 11 p.m. Doesn't matter which day it was. They just closed at 11. That's it. So it really depends on the pub because pubs can decide. On weekends, they can stay open a bit longer because obviously they're going to have more business, more people coming in. Yes. So we can say, I'm going to call it a day. That's a really good one. Call it a day. Call it a day. It basically means finished. Yeah, I'm going to say this is the end of the night. Call it a day. And gonna, obviously, it's going to. Yeah, we only use this while speaking. We don't really, well, we could use it in writing, but it's less common. Yeah, it's going to be very, very, very informal when we say, when we write gonna. So we just use it in speaking. Yes, I'm off now. This is a really good one. I'm off now. Yeah, I should be off. I'm off. Right, I'm off. Yeah. So we need to go like this. Right, I'm off. Yeah. And then we stand up. I'm off. It means I'm leaving. I'm off. Right. I'm off. What else? I'm dashing home. It means I'm gonna hurry. I'm gonna hurry home. Yeah. I'm gonna bounce. I love this one. Very informal. Yeah. Gonna bounce. It means I'm gonna leave. Yeah. We could say I've had enough for tonight. Yeah. I've got an early start tomorrow. So if someone's pushing us a bit, like, oh, Lucy, stay a bit longer. Oh, Lucy, do you really have to go? Well, I've got an early start tomorrow. Yeah. I've got an early, remember pronunciation, early start. early, very British, early start tomorrow, yeah? I've got an early start tomorrow. We can say, well, someone's convinced me and someone said, oh, Lucy, stay a bit longer. And then I go, I probably shouldn't, but go on then. Yeah, so once again, go on then. Go on then. Go on then. It's an agreement. So we're agreeing without saying yes explicitly. Yeah. So we're not saying yes, without anything else. We're just saying go on then. Oh, fine. Go on then. Yeah. Go on then. Yes. Yeah. That's it for today, guys. Take care. Yes. Take care is a good one. Yes. So for today, take care. Take care. That's a really popular kind of way of saying goodbye. Yeah. Take care. Bye. Take care. Bye. See you Monday. See you Monday. Yeah. Okay. Brilliant. Okay. Now we could say also, when we say right, I'm off, we can also say time to head off. Time to head off. Yeah, head off. That's me done. Cheers. Yeah, that's a good one as well. That's me done. Cheers. Yes, absolutely. Zawsze mam problem, żeby zakończyć small talk i jak się pożegnać. To jest ciekawe, bo to też zależy od sytuacji, prawda? Zależy jaka jest sytuacja, jaki jest ten small talk. Zawsze możemy powiedzieć coś w stylu right, I need to be off, yeah? Right, I'm off, that's it. To jest bardzo okej powiedzenie right, I'm off, yeah? Możemy zawsze powiedzieć, to nie w kontekście już kończenia tutaj nocy, prawda? Ale w kontekście właśnie tego small talku, prawda? Możemy zawsze powiedzieć right. Right, I'll let you go now. I'll let you go now. I'll let you go, or I'll let you know, or let you go. I can't speak anymore, I'm sorry. I'll let you go now. I'll let you go now. So it means I'm sort of releasing you, yes? It's a polite way of saying I actually need to go, but I'm going to let you go now, okay? I'm not going to keep you any longer. I won't keep you any longer. That's a good way to say it as well. Right, I won't keep you any longer. Take care, speak to you soon, okay? Bye. Yeah, that's how we can say it. We can say I have to go, absolutely, I have to go. Right, just remember not to say simply I have to go, that's it. Say something, right, okay. Oh, I have to go now, yeah? Right, I have to go. I need to be going, yeah? I need to head off. Things like that. So that's absolutely fine, yeah? Okay, everyone, so that's it for today, but I wanted to... przełączam się na polski. Słuchajcie, to w tej chwili kończymy naszą lekcję, okay? Chciałabym wam coś pokazać, dlatego że planowałam w ogóle premierę kursu na temat właśnie takiego informal speech and informal language na trochę później, ale w zasadzie uznałam, że skoro się spotykamy, skoro już zaplanowałam to spotkanie, to pokażę wam, okay, taki kurs, który będzie miał premierę w przyszłym miesiącu, okay? On się nazywa Real Life English, Natural English for Confident Conversations. I to jest właśnie kurs, który będzie podobny do tego, co zrobiliśmy dzisiaj, czyli po prostu kurs, który powstał z myślą o osobach, które znają angielski, ale wciąż czują, że w naturalnych rozmowach czegoś im brakuje, prawda? Czyli potrafią mówić o podróżach, czy pracy, czy tego typu rzeczach, ale właśnie w small talku, w takich spontanicznych reakcjach im po prostu czegoś brakuje. I to będzie kurs, to jest kurs, bo on już jest w zasadzie zrobiony, tylko potrzebuję mu dać odpowiednią formę technicznie. To jest kurs, który ja stworzyłam na podstawie własnych doświadczeń, mojej pracy, mojego życia w Londynie i tak dalej, oraz tego, czego cały czas używam i co cały czas słyszę, prawda? Więc zapraszam Was bardzo serdecznie, bo będziemy mieć tutaj 5 tematów. Będziemy mieć temat numer 1, starting and keeping conversations alive, czyli jak zaczynać rozmowy i jak podtrzymywać taki small talk, prawda? W drugim temacie będziemy mieć talking about everyday life and experiences, czyli jak swobodnie mówić o swoim życiu, o swoich planach, o swoich codziennych sytuacjach. W trzeciej części będziemy zajmować się opiniami, reakcjami i narzekaniem, bo narzekanie łączy ludzi. W czwartym temacie będziemy się zajmować humorem. Banter to jest ciekawe słowo też. Banter to jest takie żarty pomiędzy znajomymi, prawda? I piąta rzecz to będzie real life social situations and quick reactions, czyli jak się odnaleźć w różnych sytuacjach, jak zareagować, bo czasem nie musimy wyrażać żadnej opinii, tylko musimy coś powiedzieć w stylu right, oh, that's tough, that's rough, oh yeah, that's hard, tak? Czyli możemy zrobić coś takiego. Tutaj jest pytanie, czy będzie interaktywny jak ten, chociaż częściowo, i to jest coś fajnego, coś Wam chciałam pokazać właśnie, bo on będzie interaktywny, czekajcie, tylko Wam pokażę, jak to wygląda, dlatego, że zaplanowałam, sekundę, już Wam pokazuję. Zaplanowałam coś takiego, to jest przykład, tutaj będą inne wyrażenia, bo to jest inny kurs w tej chwili. W każdym razie będzie to polegało na tym, że przede wszystkim będą lekcje wideo, będą lekcje wideo oczywiście z wyjaśnieniem takich smaczków językowych, trochę jak tutaj wyjaśniałam różne rzeczy, prawda? Będą takie smaczki językowe, wyjaśnienie wszystkich wyrażeń. Następnie będzie część właśnie taka interaktywna, czyli będzie, ja to nazywam aplikacją, to jest taki moduł interaktywny, prawda? Czyli mamy tutaj wyrażenie i mamy coś, co się nazywa retrieval practice. To jest bardzo skuteczna metoda nauki i bardzo skuteczna metoda zapamiętywania wyrażeń, bo ja nie chcę, żeby to była lista, po prostu lista wyrażeń jakichś, tylko chcę, żeby to było takie, że się tego po prostu nauczycie. I retrieval practice polega na tym, że ja Wam nie daję definicji od razu, tylko patrzycie na wyrażenie, patrzycie na zdania, słuchacie zdań, bo tutaj też jest audio, prawda, z wyrażeniem oraz tymi 3 zdaniami, powtarzacie na głos i zgadujecie, co to wyrażenie oznacza, prawda, czyli at the end of my tether. Czytamy zdania. After 3 hours of listening to complaints, I was at the end of my tether. She was at the end of her tether after a week of no sleep. Tak? Czytamy te zdania i próbujemy z kontekstu skumać, o co chodzi w tym wyrażeniu. I zaznaczamy sobie check. No niestety, nie do końca odpowiedź druga była prawidłowa. Potem przechodzimy dalej. Mamy po prostu wytłumaczenie, wyjaśnienie tego zwrotu, tak? A potem przechodzimy jeszcze do Natural Sentence Challenge, czyli znowu mamy quiz, z którego wybieramy takie najbardziej naturalne zdanie. I w tym module interaktywnym będziemy mieć też, po przejściu wszystkich naszych wyrażeń, będziemy mieć też taką practice zone, więc będziemy mieć na przykład matching exercises, tak? Czyli sentence matching. Match each simple sentence with the sentence that uses the slang expression, bo ten kurs jest konkretnie, to jest przykład ze slangiem, prawda? Więc mamy jedno zdanie, I'm exhausted and can't deal with anything else right now, i musimy znaleźć zdanie, które odpowiada, znaczy to samo, ale używa wyrażenia slangowego, prawda? Następnie mamy również quiz, tak? Po prostu, co oznacza dane wyrażenie, prawda? I mamy quiz właśnie z tych wyrażeń. I mamy również fiszki, czyli flashcards, po prostu sobie sprawdzamy naszą znajomość tych wyrażeń poprzez fiszki. I jeszcze inna sprawa, że będzie również po prostu taki standardowy PDF do wydruku, jeśli ktoś będzie chciał, prawda? Bo to jest taki bonus, po prostu żeby to mieć, bo ludzie lubią sobie drukować, ja lubię drukować na przykład, więc po prostu żeby sobie wydrukować taki PDF, taki z tymi wszystkimi wyrażeniami, z przykładami i tak dalej. Więc będzie właśnie to tak wyglądać. I słuchajcie, zapraszam Was bardzo serdecznie, tutaj jest link do tego kursu, Tutaj jest link do tego kursu. W ogóle, czekajcie, jeszcze Wam pokażę. Zrobię jeszcze share screen, szybko. Gdzie to jest? O, jest. I to jest właśnie, to jest link do tego kursu, prawda? I tak jak mówię, będziemy mieć lekcje wideo z wyjaśnieniem poszczególnych wyrażeń i takich smaczków językowych. Będziemy mieć interaktywny moduł online z ćwiczeniami opartymi na metodzie retrieval practice właśnie. I oczywiście będą quizy, fiszki, zadania utrwalające, tak jak Wam pokazałam przed chwilą. I oczywiście też nagrania audio do powtarzania i pracy nad wymową oraz do pobrania na swój komputer, bo też będziecie mogli na swoje urządzenie po prostu te nagrania sobie pobrać. No i dodatkowo będzie też praktyczny taki PDF do pobrania, tylko to jest taki bonus, prawda, już, bo docelowo będziecie uczyć się z platformą i z tą interaktywnym modułem, prawda. I to jest kurs dla osób, które znają angielski w jakimś stopniu, ale chcą brzmieć bardziej naturalnie i swobodnie. Czyli jeśli odpowiadało Wam to, co robiliśmy dzisiaj, to ten kurs jest dla Was, ok? Bo to nie jest dla osób całkiem podstawowych, bo to nie jest kurs podstawowy, to jest kurs bardziej zaawansowany. Nie jest to jakiś nie wiadomo jak trudny, ale jest to kurs z naturalnymi wyrażeniami, prawda, takimi codziennymi, jak słyszymy po prostu od native speakerów i od osób, które mówią po angielsku na zaawansowanym poziomie. Jest po prostu dla ambitnych uczących się, którzy chcą wyjść poza taki podręcznikowy angielski. I program kursu to już Wam pokazywałam właśnie, będziemy mieć 5 części w tym kursie i oczywiście uczyć Was będę ja, więc tego nie muszę Wam tłumaczyć. I słuchajcie, cena kursu to 97 zł do 12 kwietnia, ok? Więc zapraszam Was serdecznie, a jeszcze z kodem POWER, jeśli wpiszecie tak jak Power Hour, wpiszecie ten kod POWER w koszyku, to jeszcze będziecie mieć zniżkę 20 zł, ale ten kod jest aktywny tylko do końca tygodnia, ok? Więc daję Wam znać i możecie sobie wejść właśnie na tę stronę, tak jak Wam mówiłam, anglojęzycznie.pl /real life English, wszystko z dashes in between, tak? real-life-english i możecie dołączyć do tego kursu. On będzie dostępny od przyszłego miesiąca, więc on jest dostępny, już Wam mówię dokładnie kiedy, on jest dostępny od 23 kwietnia, ok? Czyli prawie dokładnie za miesiąc. I zapraszam Was bardzo serdecznie, patrzę jeszcze tutaj na komentarze. No to tutaj już powiedziałam, prawda, że cena kursu w tej chwili jest 97 zł, cena po premierze będzie 197 zł, bo po prostu chciałabym, żeby każdy mógł tak naprawdę dołączyć do kursu, bo on będzie mega, mega praktyczny. Jeśli chodzi o dostęp, to jest dostęp na 24 miesiące. Dostęp na 24 miesiące. Można potem przedłużyć na preferencyjnych zasadach. Ten dostęp na 24 miesiące jest tylko po to, żeby ludzie, którzy na przykład już nie korzystają z danego materiału, nie musieli być na tej platformie. Ale jeśli ktoś będzie chciał przedłużyć, to na preferencyjnych warunkach będziemy przedłużać oczywiście. I to wszystko, jeżeli macie już jakiś mój kurs, to wiecie, że mamy dedykowaną platformę i posiadamy również taką aplikację na telefon, gdzie można się zalogować i po prostu korzystać na telefonie. Natomiast ten moduł interaktywny, o którym mówiłam, on będzie też podlinkowany do tego kursu, prawda? Ale on też będzie działał tak jak zwykła aplikacja tak naprawdę, bo on działa po prostu w przeglądarce i jest bardzo, bardzo interaktywny i bardzo fajnie wygląda. Także bardzo, bardzo Wam dziękuję. Słuchajcie, zapraszam Was serdecznie jeszcze raz anglojęzycznie Real Life English i bardzo Wam serdecznie dziękuję za taki entuzjastyczny, brakuje mi słowa, takie entuzjastyczne podejście tutaj w naszej lekcji, ok? I słuchajcie, Anita jeszcze napisała, dużo pracy w to włożyłaś, świetnie się zapowiada, naprawdę, to są takie rzeczy, których ja używam na co dzień, bardzo praktyczne wyrażenia. Słuchajcie, jeszcze tutaj było pytanie. Można link na czat, oczywiście, że można link na czat, moi drodzy, przecież ja zapomniałam, tutaj jest, proszę bardzo, tutaj link i jeszcze kod POWER. Gdyby coś nie działało z tym kodem, dajcie mi znać, ok? Dajcie mi znać i słuchajcie, jeszcze tylko pytanie jest tutaj, czy będzie link na kolejne zajęcia. Ja za każdym razem będę ogłaszać na Instagramie, prawda, na Instagramie, na Facebooku i będę wysyłać maila, więc jeżeli jesteście już na mojej liście, a jesteście, bo tutaj jesteście na tym spotkaniu, to dostaniecie ode mnie maila z prośbą o zapis na kolejne zajęcia, dlatego że to będą różne tematy, prawda, więc chciałabym, żeby się zapisywali ludzie, którzy rzeczywiście są zainteresowani danym tematem, więc za każdym razem trzeba będzie się zapisać po prostu od nowa, ok? No, także dziękuję Wam bardzo serdecznie. Jeszcze patrzę na ostatnie komentarze. Dzięki. Ja Wam dziękuję serdecznie, naprawdę. Dziękuję niesamowicie, naprawdę, że przyszliście i że tak entuzjastycznie do tego podeszliście. I bardzo się cieszę, świetnie się bawiliśmy, świetnie się bawiłam, przy okazji nawet nauczyłam. Dzięki Lucy, przyjemność Cię słuchać, naprawdę cała przyjemność po mojej stronie. Proszę Jarosława, wszystko działa, właśnie kupiłam. Jesteś, po prostu bardzo Ci serdecznie dziękuję, naprawdę. Czy jest w planie kiedyś coś z Advanced Grammar? Moja droga, to jest bardzo, bardzo dobry pomysł, bardzo dobre pytanie. Może będzie. W tej chwili, powiem szczerze, nie mam tego w planie, ale czemu nie? Czemu nie? Jeśli się okaże, że jest takie zapotrzebowanie, najpierw zrobię takie trochę badanie rynku wśród moich klientów, czy byliby zainteresowani czymś takim i bardzo chętnie bym coś takiego zrobiła. Super zajęcia, bardzo, bardzo się cieszę, naprawdę. Mega się cieszę, że byliście tutaj. Dziękuję Wam serdecznie. Wszystkiego dobrego. I'll let you go now, okay? I won't keep you any longer. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your night. Have a good night. Thank you so much for being here with me. Take care. And I'll see you hopefully soon. Jeszcze tutaj patrzę. Mam 2 Twoje kursy, będzie i 3. Dziękuję serdecznie i naprawdę jestem w niebo wzięta, naprawdę. I cieszę się bardzo, że właśnie tak fajnie poszły ta pierwsza lekcja, bo chciałam, żeby ona była właśnie taka interaktywna, ale ja wiedziałam, bo ci ludzie, którzy przychodzą, ci ludzie, którzy przychodzą na moje zajęcia, jakiekolwiek ja organizuję, to są zawsze po prostu tacy. Dzięki serdeczne, trzymajcie się ciepło, take care, have a good night, bye!